Hi everyone and welcome to this video playlist all about your sign. Each week I'll be revealing 3 more pairs of your spread, so that's 7 weeks of content. Join me each week for the next part. Hello Sagittarius, how are you today? I'm about to shuffle your cards for your full reading, so here we go. Hello Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me today for your next 3 pairs. And here is the spiritual self, the first house, which is your personality and the house of Aries, and the second house, which is the house of Taurus, and your finances and your material security. So your spiritual self, well, the Chariot is very much about who you are when it comes to your home and domestic matters. And it's also talking about this side of you where you are connected to your spiritual side. There's a great willpower that drives things through. But at the moment, I feel that you are feeling a little bit of apathy. And your spiritual self is telling us that you're being offered something, but it's almost as if whatever you're being offered, you're kind of not connecting with it. There's a feeling of being bored, okay? Well, I feel that the Chariot is telling you that you really do need to be a little bit more sensitive towards you and to connect more into your emotional side. Even if we look next door, look what's going on here. We've got the 4 of Swords coming up. So you're a bit run down. You're not feeling a buzz, you're feeling a little bit bored. So it's almost as if you don't want to join in, all right? That could be because you've worked so hard and now you actually need to gain some time where you put yourself back into you, connect with yourself emotionally and particularly spiritually. Look at your private world, look at your domestic matters, look at the fact that maybe things at home, you are bored, you're more tired, you want to have a bit more of a break. Possibly because you're not having any fun. This is the house of Leo, so in yourself, any new beginnings here, it kind of feels as if you're in a position of not being able to connect with what it is that you want to do. It's affecting your hobbies, it's affecting your play, and you're kind of stuck. That's a very physical thing because we've got the Strength card and you're fire, and this is Leo and you're Sagittarius. So that aspect physically is having an effect, but in your head you're actually saying, well, I'm stuck, I can't really do anything, I need to recoup. And this one is saying, and I'm bored. And I'm bored by being at home and I need to get out and I need to get about. Just patience. You're going to have to play this one slowly until it's time. Of what the cards are saying is you need to connect with your spiritual self, because I feel there's a bit of a disconnection with what you're feeling spiritually right now. And that's affecting your well-being, the house of yourself and your personality. All new beginnings feel as if they're on hold, and the timing of that is probably about July, August, and things will get moving again. And once the dispatch of things starts to move forwards, you'll feel 100 times better. So, it's affecting your sense of fun, it's affecting your sense of play. You've got to go inwards and you've got to actually connect with yourself and you've got to pull out that spiritual side. You're feeling that you've got no drive and no sort of power to move forwards. It's actually all in your head. That's why it's Swords. It's not a reality. And what we've got going on here in the House of Taurus connects to your financial security and your possessions. Well, that's moving in a positive direction. We've got the Sun card coming in here. You're much more grounded. And that's to do with how things were in the past. You would look at things from an upside down point of view, like the Hanged Man, turn things around on their head and look at the way of progress. That's what you've got to do with these cards here. This is your drive, this is your determination, this is your personal life. The Sun is what's important to you on a personal level. Knight of Wands, lovely card. Again, we're looking here very much at how you're driving that forwards and making it happen with a beautiful elegance. Look at that movement. So you're creating that movement. You're creating your possessions and your material security. Everything is fine. Everything is lovely. It's just kind of your spiritual self, because the Hierophant is also connected to religious matters and the Chariot's connected to spiritual matters. Look at things that actually have some foundation rather than just the material. The material's great. I love that for you. But I think that sometimes you need to be happy emotionally and spiritually. Look, if that one's not right, what about everything else here? Is any one that you're kind of going, no, I'm not bothered, with arms folded and legs crossed, going, don't come at me? There's many ways, okay? There's not just one. Just because you can't make it happen and go into action like this card here and you're needing to have a rest, maybe that's important. Maybe your well-being really does rely upon your emotional self and your spiritual self being in a place of balance. Have a look at things, look at different cultures, look at different philosophies, look at adventure, connect with different lands, you know, go and read a book with some sort of, I don't know, spiritual aspect. You know, if you're not interested in that, then find another one. Look at the basis of maybe another culture. Maybe it's to do with a foreign land and what their main spirituality or religious factors actually happen to teach. Have a look. Different horses, different courses. I say this to you because these three here are showing that's not the answer, but there's three that are. It's 1 out of 3 that we're getting disillusioned with. Well, never mind, there's 3 more. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please do join me next time when I will reveal the rest of your cards. Until then, bye-bye.